it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and my, is this my first Make It Up Monday? It is my first Make It Up Monday. Yay! Make It Up Monday, here we go. So Make It Up Monday is basically me just making something up. So it really just gives me a bit of flexibility about what I want to do. However, having said that, today really is a kind of make it up because I'm making this card, but in a different colourway as ever. Now, I don't have the cupcakes stamps and dies. Of course, what I should have done is got that ready. So let's see if I can find the cupcake dies and stamps in the catalogue. Cupcakes, oh, it's not there as a cupcake. Okay, so let's see if I can find it by going through the dies. It's often a good way of finding things. If you know there are dies, you can often work backwards. Here we go, cupcake cutter. Oh, that is because it's Sweet Cupcake stamp set, page 83. So there is this gorgeous stamp set, which actually carried over from the last annual catalogue, which is Sweet Cupcake, which builds this lovely cupcake up, and it's a two-step stamping but with 3 stamps, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's got some lovely little sentiments and matching framelets. But I don't have that set, but I do like cupcakes. So when I saw the Coffee Cafe suite, Coffee Break suite, I had a bit of a moment. So, in a good way. So Coffee Cafe, this is the stamp set, and I looked at this and I thought, that looks like the top of frosting on a cupcake, or what in the UK we would call icing. And then I looked at the dies, and I saw, well, this, which is the cup holder, and this, which is the corrugated cup holder. And I thought, actually, this one looks a bit like a cupcake case. So, combining the two, I've got this little cupcake, or these little cupcakes. So I thought I would show you how to make that. And I've also kind of made up this as well. This is also from the Coffee Cafe stamp set. So this just uses the Coffee Cafe stamps and dies, which are as a bundle. You get 10% off if you buy them as the bundle, plus some inks and a bit of ribbon and a bit of Wink of Stella, because you've got to have Wink of Stella on your frosting, your icing. So let me show you how to make this. I have done some prep already because with 2 cupcakes, I didn't want you to get too bored. So I've changed up the colour, obviously. Why wouldn't I? So the black is only there so that I can find this little tag, because I have pre-die cut that. I have pre-die cut and pre-coloured the Berry Burst frosting. And I will show you how I did that when I do the powder pink. Now, I have already adapted this as much as anything so I can show you what I've done, because I've die cut both pieces. I have no brain. It's Saturday morning, it's miserable here in South Oxfordshire, and I have no brain apparently. Anyway, so the wrap is a little large for me. It's a little large as the cupcake holder. So if I show you what I mean, if you put the what's supposed to be cream on top of your on top of this piece, it's inside the cupcake, and I wanted it to be coming over the edge of the cupcake. So all I've done is take my scissors and cut off the 2 extreme edges of the cupcake, what I'm calling the cupcake case, so the coffee holder. So I've just cut the 2 extreme edges off, and that makes it the right size for the cream or icing / frosting. Now I've done the stamping on the shimmery white cardstock because I'm trying to get as much shimmer onto this as possible, and also I'm going to be doing some very light, in inverted commas, watercolouring. I've brought out a piece of Whisper White that is my standard 5.5 by 3 3/4. As ever, measurements in the associated blog post below. I've then brought out Powder Pink and Berry Burst. Ooh, do you know what? That's not Berry Burst. That is Melon Mambo. Well, there you go. It's Melon Mambo. Who would have thought? And yet I've done that in Berry Burst. Oh well, I'm going to leave it as it is. So in which case, that's made my decision for me. I would be putting it on. I was going to. In fact, no, I have got Melon Mambo. You'd think I'd know the difference, wouldn't you? Let me find a Melon Mambo. Here we go. Melon Mambo. So I'm going to do all my stamping and then decide which colour to put it on. Just see which takes my fancy, really. I've also got a piece of the new shimmer ribbon because if you spot it on the original, this is the Pear Pizzazz shimmer ribbon and this is the Powder Pink shimmer ribbon. And again, you know, let's get as much shimmer on as possible. So stamping mat is my usual 5.5 by 3 3/4. Then I will have a layer of 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, and then a Whisper White, thick Whisper White card base, which I've pre-scored. It's an A5 piece, scored down the middle, and I'm just folding it along that score line towards the mountain. And there we go. Right, okay, so let's get on. We're at 6 and nearly 7 minutes already, and I'm doing Procrastination City just for a change. Right, okay, so let's just do this. No, actually, I won't do that bit first. I really am going to do Procrastination City. Right, I need my cream. This is stained, A, because I've already used the Berry Burst, but also I have done some stamping with this in Archival Black, but it is clean-ish, would be clean if I'd actually cleaned it. Let me sort that one out. That's better. It's called not cleaning your stamp off. Now I am actually going to bring in the piercing mat for this, because for the next step I'm going to need it. So Powder Pink, and just light taps. And then, actually if I do that upside down, there we go, just a very light pink. And now I am going to take my ink pad and just get some more ink in the lid. And with my Wink of Stella, pick up some ink just at the edge and then bring that in onto our what is going to be icing / frosting, depending on where you are from. Now, because this is powder pink, it is a very pale pink, which is fine. You can have pale icing too. There we go. Pretty! Everything's better with glitter. And this has got lots because we've got... I'm going to clean this off. Sorry, everything... This has got lots of glitter because it's on the shimmer cardstock as well. I really ought to finish one sentence before I start another. I'm just going to clean that off because I don't necessarily want Wink of Stella next time I use that ink. So I'm just cleaning that bit off. Don't need that just for the moment. I must remember to bring in the right ink pad, which is Melon Mambo, not Berry Burst. Having had the Berry Burst ready to go, I must bring out the Melon Mambo. Right, so I'm going to cut that out using the associated die. Now, the dies are actually slightly small, I think, for the... Well, not small in a bad way, but it's a very close cut. Let me just do it, and then I will show you what I mean. Oops, come on. Right, so is actually popped out already. So if I pop this back in to the what's left, you will see that I've actually cut right on the edge here. So that bit is stamped. So I've got right on the edge there, but yet this bit is still on the background. So it is a very, 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 very close cut. So just be aware of that. It's fine. There is absolutely no problem with it. It is just a very close cut. So that's that done. Now I just need to build up my background and then make it all up. So let's just do the stamping for this first, because then that's out of the way. So I'm just taking the little hi stamp and the what isn't Berry Burst but is Melon Mambo. They are completely different colours. I mean, one is really blue and one is really not blue. So yes, I've got this on a black background because it's so much easier to see where I'm stamping on white if I've got a dark background to see it against. There we are. So that is also cut in the shimmery white cardstock, just so that it's the same card, because they are quite close together. So that's that done. So I don't need that anymore. Right, now let us make up the background. So this is the cup, the wooden cup stamp. So what I'm going to do is take my white cardstock and my powder pink ink. So let's get rid of that for a moment, so I've got a bit more space, and that. And now, when I did the original in Marina Mist, I stamped off, but because this is a very pale colour, will I stamp off? Let's have a look. Yeah, you see, I want really a sort of halfway between the two. Let me just... No, I will do it in full strength. Okay, so preferably without cat hair. Right, are we sitting comfortably? I'm actually going to do it that way up first, I think. So in the sort of middle, I'm stamping the cup so that the top of it is coming off the edge, and then I'm going to turn it over and stamp it so the bottom is coming off the edge, and so that it is next to the original, and then do the same again over here. That's slightly wider apart than I would have liked, but it's going to be fine because we're going to cover quite a lot of that up, so that's fine. Now with the little wooden heart, wood effect heart, I'm just going to stamp hearts over the background, or to make a background, I suppose I should say. And I do like to have some of them going off the edge because I think it looks more mint. I must re-ink my ink pad. You'd think I haven't had it that long. However, I took it, I used it at team training, and there were about 60 of us. And it was used quite a lot, so the middle of it desperately needs re-inking, so I really must get that done. You can see that there's a pale bit in the middle which does need re-inking. Right, so that's that. Then let's just clean that off on there. Melon Mambo, and let me just show you the difference between the two colours. So this is Melon Mambo and this is the Berry Burst, and the Berry Burst is a lot bluer, so why I thought I was using Berry Burst I do not know, but hey, there we go. Do I want full strength, or do I want... No, I think I want half strength of this because it is quite a strong colour. It's a... Whoops! lovely colour. Joy of photopolymer stamps. You can go back in and line up again. So, I hope you had a great weekend. Got lots done that you had planned to do. We will have had my parents staying with us, which is always nice. So that will be good. I hope you are taking note of the bonus days and also my giveaway. So £45 spent in my online store gets you £4.50. If you spend £45 in July, you get £4.50 back in August. Right, so I'm just going to pop that across there. So that's always good. There's also my giveaway to celebrate. I'm using fast fuse to attach the ribbon. I'm just going to stick it on the end, or put some fast fuse on the end of the ribbon. So yes, to celebrate 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I am doing a giveaway. With every £25 you spend in my online store, you get an entry. So if you spend £50 in my online store, you get bonus days coupons for £4.50 from Stampin' Up and 2 entries to my giveaway. So why wouldn't you do that? So yeah. And then if you've got a really long shopping list, do take advantage of the Christmas in July offer and sign up, because Christmas in July, I'm just going to use fast fuse to attach all this as I've got it out. Christmas in July, you will get, in addition to the £130 that you get to choose for your products for £99 for your starter kit, you will also get free gratis and for nothing the Carols of Christmas. Let me just grab that. Carols of Christmas stamp set, which is wonderful, and matches. There's some dies that are due to come out in the new catalogue, so it matches those. You will also get 2 D blocks, a grid pad, so 100 sheets of grid paper, a pair of snips, a bone folder, a snail, 2 D blocks, grid, bone folder, yeah, and the Carols of Christmas stamp set. That's worth £65. So for £99 with free postage and packing, you will get £195 of goodies. I'm just this is the white baker's twine, so I'm just going to thread that through there. Phew, that worked. And then just put a little bit of fast fuse on the back. Actually, I'll put it in the middle of the back and attach that end to that. Yes, Christmas in July is the time to sign up. So please, please, please think about joining my team. It's growing fast. I've already got 2 ladies sign up in with the Christmas in July offer, and I'm filming this on the 15th of July. So, you know, I'm only halfway through and I've got 2 ladies who've taken the plunge already. So why don't we make it a few more? Obviously that's only if you're in the UK, I'm afraid, because I do only operate in the UK at the moment. So yes, Christmas in July, bonus days, my giveaway. Yes, that's pretty much everything. Okay, so couple of dimensions which I want to stick to the back of my finger on the back of that, and I'm sticking those over the thread just so they're really, 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 really in place. Oh, and I know what I've forgotten to do, but that's fine, I can do it in a minute. So, oh yes, someone commented that they can hear a clicking in the background, and I'm afraid that's me going, which I will try not to do. I'm sorry if it's annoying. I will try. But that's just part of what I am, and part of who I am, and part of what I do. So, one of the mini dimensionals, I think I'll use the one that's just become delidded, on the back of my tag, just so that's in place. Then, I'm doing it again now, you see. I'm going to be clicking the whole way through. Actually, I don't need that. Just a couple of bits of side to go there and there. Oops. There. So, yes, sorry if the clicking annoys me. I will do my best to stop smacking my lips, but that's basically what it is. It's just one of those things I do. It's part of me. Right, so I was then going to have a look and see whether I prefer it on there or on... Oh, no choice. It's going on there. Now, don't need a huge amount of fast fuse to stick this down because fast fuse is ever so sticky. But I am making sure that I go over the ribbon because the ribbon bit often lifts, well, it just lifts away from the card because there is the bulk anyway. So let's pop that down onto there. And then I am actually going to go back to my favourite multi-purpose glue. I do so much prefer it, particularly when it comes to lining things up. It gives you that wiggle room. And you really don't need much, just a little bit. And onto my card base, give myself the wiggle room that I need. And there we are! Ta-da! So, one and t'other. And they are just, you know, a bit of fun. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As I say, I think it is a bit of a, I think it is classic make it up. Going to have to put my brain to how else I can make things out of other things. But out of the coffee cafe, we have cupcakes and a wood background. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more madness, hit the subscribe button. If you need any of the supplies and you're in the UK, please do buy from my online store. I really do appreciate your custom. I do try and look after my customers really well. So, yeah, I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!